'Cause
So you
it's not-
wrote yours?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really need it, but I usually like to, I guess I can take that one.
Yeah. This one?
Yeah, if he's not gonna be here. Take that one. If he comes, I'll give it to him. Okay.
Good evening. Time to call to order the Board of Zoning Appeals, Franklin, Indiana. This is June the 3rd, 6 p.m. First, we'll do roll call. Rachel, you want to do roll call?
Bill Carson,
Here.
Clinton Nally,
Here.
Joe Bruce, John Kimsky,
Here.
Brian Northrup,
Here.
And we have a quorum. Next, we need to swear in our new member. So if Brian Northrup would come forward, please.
Brian, would you please stand and raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will faithfully discharge the duties as a member of the City of Franklin Board of Zoning Appeals in accordance with the ordinances of the City of Franklin, the laws of the State of Indiana, and the Constitution of the United States, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we need to approve the minutes from our last meeting on January the 7th. Do we have any errors or omissions?
Good work.
Sounds good. Do I have a motion to approve those?
I have a motion to approve minutes as is. Second.
Motion and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Minutes are approved. In order to save time tonight, anyone who would like to speak either for or against the petition that's before the board tonight, please stand and be sworn in. And we'll do them all together.
Yep. Just stand, raise your hand. Yeah, just raise your right hand. I won't really swear at you. You solemnly swear or affirm any testimony to give tonight be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Thank you, folks.
Thank you. Mr. Getchell, do we have any old business tonight?
No, sir, no old business.
Okay, moving on to new business then. We have ZB 26-1, a variance for Tony Amari. Mr. Getchell, would you introduce us to this?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, get this pulled up here. Okay, ZB 26-1 is a developmental standards variance request by Tony Amari at 401 Lancelot Drive. The subject property is located in the Camelot subdivision, and it backs up to the Otterbein community off of Lancelot Drive. The kind of some quick notes about the project that the petitioners are requesting tonight. They are proposing to get rid of an existing shed that's a 10 by 8 shed, removing it and replacing it with a new shed to be 20 or 12 by 20. The existing shed is 27 inches from the property line. It's a non-conforming structure on the property because of that setback, and they're requesting and would like to have the new shed sit the same distance from the property line as the existing shed. The minimum side yard setbacks for this area are 5 feet, and then anytime, it's considered, like I said, it was considered a non-conforming structure. Anytime that a non-conforming structure is intentionally removed from a site, it loses all of its grandfathering protections and everything, and any new structure then is required to meet the zoning ordinance. So their request tonight is to put it in the same location as the existing structure, which would be an encroachment of 2 feet 9 inches into the north setback line along the north property line there. This property is zoned RSN for residential suburban neighborhood, and the comprehensive plan calls for this area to be large lot suburban residential. The specific request is to allow an encroachment of 2 feet 9 inches into the accessory structure, minimum side yard setback where 5 feet is required. The Amaris have stated to me that the reasoning for not being able to get any closer or go away from the property line is due to the fact that there is a bedroom window on the back side of the house near where this structure would be located. Pulling up the site plan here, this is actually very difficult to see here. On the north end of this, or the top part of this lot, there's, I've kind of outlined there the dimensions of a 12 by 20 shed, where it would be located. If they were to move that any further away from the property line, it would block a bedroom window, which they're obviously trying to avoid. From an egress standpoint, we don't want to see that either, from a building department, have an egress be blocked. And they have stated that the property slopes off to the rear, making it improbable to put the shed anywhere else on the property. And the reasoning for their location here on the site. They've provided me with the type of shed, the kit that they're planning on purchasing to go on the property. It's available on the agenda as well to look at for additional views as part of that, what it would be. And then also, we have a photo of the existing shed and where its location is in relation to the property line and the chain link fence that exists on the property. So this shed would be in the same location, it would just be a larger one. This shed shown here is 10 feet deep. The new one would be 12, so it actually would be going further toward the south. But as you can see in this photo, there is a window there that you can see on the back side of the house. So if it was to go any further, it would be an obstruction to that. Otherwise, up on the screen here, I have the development standards decision criteria for the request, and we're ready to have the petitioners address those as well as give us kind of an overview from their standpoint of what their project entails. So if you'll go to the podium over there to speak into the microphones, just, we do a recording, just so we can.
And sign the clipboard below so that our minutes are accurate with your names. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Hi, I'm Janetta Bland, here to answer any questions.
You need to address the criteria, when the board has to have hearing on the criteria that I
Right.
think the staff always talks to people about, so.
Okay,
Need
we're
to address
asking for this variance. I think I stated on the attestation or the notarized statement that the purpose that we wanted to address, there was 4 provisions, I believe. And the one, there was, well, 3? Oh, thank you. Are we starting with general welfare?
There you go, yep, you're in the.
Well, there's no, I've spoke with the neighbors. The general welfare, there's nothing injurious or blocking to the neighbors or encroaching on the neighbors, you know, for their view or what have you, that was definitely considered. In fact, the one neighbor that's adjacent to us, he's the dead end. Mr. Mark Walker was nice enough to come. He was wanted to make a statement. So that covered adjacent property as well. Peculiar condition is maybe where this falls under, because the property itself, it has a swale along the back. And in the 30 years, I can attest for 5 of them, we've had some storms. And being at the low end of the grade, which is still higher on the topo map where this property is located, we've never seen water come up from the deck, maybe 5 foot out with a, you know, a torrential rain or something. But it never went to where the shed would be being put up. In fact, there used to be a swimming pool there, so the property has been filled in and landscaping done in that area. And we have a neighbor who happens to be very apt at building these things, Kenny Allen. I was going to have Kenny join us tonight, but I, you know, felt that his part is more, he is going to be building the structure with Mr. Amari and 1 or 2 workers. And so I felt that it was covered in the diagram attached. If there's any questions about that, I can get a statement or something on that line. Site plan requirement, is that part? You want me to say anything? I think Alex covered that well. He's
I'm
been
hearing
very
you-
patient.
What I'm hearing you say, ma'am, for the benefit of the board, the board has to have specific findings in its minutes. That's
Yeah, yeah,
why-
yeah.
That's why we're doing it. What I'm hearing you say is that you agree with the staff's recommendations? Is that what I'm hearing you say?
Oh,
The
at
staff
most,
does? Okay,
most definitely.
that's what I'm
Most
hearing you
definitely.
say.
Yes, and, you know, it's difficult. I know this extends out beyond maybe what you would expect, but having a ranch home or the homes built in the 70s, you know, that's a challenge, you know, for storage. So we were discussing to extend the property. And then that kind of didn't make sense because we're in our retirement years. And so you don't look for more, you know, in that way. So this would really be important. And it, I don't feel it left anything uncomfortable for anybody. I was glad they had the mailing and they had a chance to rebut if they had any questions. But we have very pleasant neighbors, and it's a pleasant neighborhood. I don't know what more I could say.
Well, why don't we let the gentleman in the audience speak, and if the board has any questions, I'm sure they'll address you too.
Sure.
Okay. Does anyone else
Thank you.
want to say a few words?
What do I need to sign?
Just that little clipboard there. Again, we have to keep minutes, and that way we,
Have this.
is there one under there? Should be.
It's this paper here?
Yeah.
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 That's how we know our minutes are accurate with your names.
You need my address and everything?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Just give us your name.
All right, my name is Mark Walker. I live at 403 Lancelot, next door to Tony. I'm on the north side, so we share that chain link fence that it'll be sitting in the exact same spot it is now,
You
just a
have
little
no
bit
objection?
bigger.
You have
No.
no objection?
Nope.
Thank you for taking the time to come, because often
you.
that's a question that,
Yeah, yeah.
thank you.
Anything else?
You good?
No.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you. Only if you want to. Okay, we need you to
Okay.
go there.
Okay. Basically, I moved in 1995, January. I've been there 30-plus years. The shed that's there now was grandfathered in. It was there when I bought the place. We're just making that shed bigger. We can't go anywhere else because it's up on a hill. When we had this big bad storm where it was really high water, it was still 5 feet from my bottom step on the deck. And it's kind of a little slanted. It's a swale. So water comes through there
Okay.
pretty regularly. As I see, it should be no problem. It is 27 inches from the back fence. It's 4 feet from the corner fence. It's blocked off to the back. I got plenty of room to put a 20-footer. That's what I wish to do.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I want to open it up now to our questions from the board. Any questions? None. Seeing none. Okay. Staff, is there a recommendation on this?
Yes, sir. So staff is recommending approval of the request with the single condition that was included in the staff report, that all applicable local permits and approvals are required, including but not limited to an improvement location permit, or what we call building permit, for the construction of the shed. They have actually already applied for that permit, But we like to keep these kinds of things in the approvals just to tie it back, so we make sure
Okay.
we get those.
And for the record, you folks agree with the single condition that the staff is proposing?
Do you agree with the condition? You have to get the permit. You have to get the permit, what he just said. Yeah. Okay, all right.
And what's the turnaround time on that? No rush.
I'll have it for you in the morning.
So let the record reflect that the petitioner has agreed to the condition of the approval.
Okay. Anything else, staff?
Nothing else.
Okay, motion, or the floor is open to a motion at this time.
Motion to grant ZB 26-1 with the staff's recommendation conditions as follows.
Okay, motion by Nally,
Second.
second by Kemsky. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
There we go.
Congratulations. Do we have any other business tonight, Mr. Getchell?
No, sir, no other business.
Okay, floor is open for a motion to adjourn then.
I make a motion to adjourn?
Motion?
Second.
Second. All in favor? Say aye. Aye. All opposed, stay.
Yay, Jim Martin. Well, you guys made,
You're good.
that $25 you just earned. That's pretty good, $25 for 15 minutes. Don't spend it all in one place.
Just at the gas station.